should athletes, or even just people looking to get in shape, be wasting their time with complex barbell moves? Number one, there's a very high risk of injury. It's unnatural for us to have a weight completely locked out overhead.
Literally injured my coccyx from sitting too much. There's always a risk of injury for anything you do. You should address why there's a chance of injury. Secondly, I love how he says it's an unnatural movement to have your arms locked out overhead as he has his arms locked out overhead. It's actually incredibly stable, and if you have a basic knowledge of the shoulder joints, you know that it's probably more stable to have a heavy weight locked out straight overhead than straight out in front of you.
Number two, there's safer exercises that lead to that explosive, powerful input. You could just do squat jumps and get that same max level of effort. There's so much technique involved. Until you're an expert with the barbell, you're not going to give everything you have to that.
It's very difficult to progressively overload jumps. For example, I did a power clean with 340 yesterday. There's no way I'm going to load up a squat jump with 340 pounds. You see all over track athletes, football players, rugby players, they're all using the power clean, and most of the time their form is not great. You can still get incredible stimulus from these movements, even with your form not being spot on.
And then third of all, the technique, this triple extension that we learn to get out of the way for the barbell, that's unnatural. Even if I jump straight up, it's more natural for me to leave my hips slightly behind me, especially you're normally going to be jumping slightly forwards.
Favorite terrible point of his that triple extension is unnatural. If you scroll down in his videos, 6 or so, you will see him doing broad jumps. And guess what? In broad jumps, your hips are fully locked out, actually extended forward. You're in complete triple extension. If you watch any high jumpers, do you know what they're doing with their jumping leg? It's triple extension. If you watch professional athletes, they are continually doing triple extension. Being able to, I have never jumped to dunk the basketball and had my hips slightly behind me. They're either directly beneath me or slightly in front.
Boom, get wrecked, good sir.